Hi, this is Colton from WhiplashPC.com. Today we have the fastest single graphics card available right now. The reason why I say single, it's a single chip graphics card, so it technically is the fastest single GPU out on the market right now. It's the GTX 580 by Nvidia. This particular brand is EVGA, and it's a great video card. I own one myself. Absolutely amazing. You really can't bog it down. Battlefield 3 and Ultra settings and filters will do it, but you should be able to run it on Ultra and have no filters on and be just fine. Great video card, as I said before. I can't wait to show you it. It's very well built. It has 1.5 gigs of memory on it. It's DirectX 11. Just a very good video card. I'll try to get some light on here for us, and we can start reading the back of it. As I said before, it has DirectX 11 support, CUDA technology, Direct Compute 5.0, whatever that means. It's for C++. I don't use C++, but I know a lot of developers and stuff probably do. It has physics technology, pure video HD, 2-way or 3-way, and 4-way SLI, 3D vision, PCI Express 2.0. It doesn't have the newest PCI Express, I'll give it that, but it's very, very fast for what it is. As I said before, it's the fastest single. There is faster cards out there, like the ATI dual chip card that's out there, and that Nvidia GTX 590. The ATI is currently in the lead for dual GPU video cards, but this is the fastest single. So I can't stress enough how this is a single video card. This doesn't have two chips. It's not in SLI by itself. It's just a normal video card with one chip on it. It has two dual-link DVI video cards, one HDMI 1.4. I use that daily for my HD TV. It's just really nice. I can get into detail on that in a few minutes here. OpenGL 4.1 support. Very good. DirectX 11, as I said before, that's the gaming of the future right now. Surround gaming, you can have up to 3 monitors if you buy another one of these bad boys, and then you can have really, really good support. Be pretty sweet. You can play in 3D, advertised on there. EVGA offers a lifetime warranty on this video card if you register within the first 90 days of buying it. I highly recommend registering it. EVGA is a great brand, great company. They stand behind all their products. And as I said before, this video card should last you quite a while because right now it's currently the fastest. So realistically, if you said, hey, I'm going to just pay up the money now, and I know it's expensive, but if you paid, I think it's going for about $400 to $500 right now. If you paid the money and just got it over with, that card's probably going to last you 4 to 5 years in the future, and it would probably last longer if you didn't want it to run on medium settings. If you ran it on low, you could probably get 6 years of life out of this video card, which would be pretty good. And I mean, let's face it, if you had to pay $400 right now, and this video card lasted you 4 to 5 years, let's face it, $100 for gaming, if you put it in this way, $100 each year would basically be the lifespan of the card. You'd be paying $100 basically a year if you put it that way. And that'd be a pretty good lifespan of the video card, and it'd definitely just be a great rule runner for you. If you're like me, I buy a video card every 2 to 3 years and just game on it. Let me see here. I've been playing Battlefield 3 on this thing and stuff. It works great, amazing, good to go. It has an awesome EVGA case badge sticker in there. I'm trying to get all the stuff from falling out on me. It says powered by EVGA. Really nice looking case badge sticker there. EVGA CD-ROM. It says EVGA 5 Series Quick Start Guide. Goes in there, shows you how to plug it in. Really easy. I'll get into that in a second and show you how many it requires. I believe it requires a 6-pin and, or maybe it's 2 6-pins, but I really didn't pay attention when I plugged mine in. We'll get into detail on that. It tells you what not to do, how to plug it in, all that stuff. As I said before, if you register within 90 days, they give you a lifetime warranty, which is pretty cool. It comes with a poster here. It's just basically a skull, if I can kind of show you it. I'm trying to get it down here. I got my tripod out, so it's just a skull. It's not really that cool. I wouldn't recommend hanging it up unless you're into that kind of thing, but it's not very high quality. That's why I said I wouldn't recommend hanging it up, because it's just kind of crappy looking. It's the only downfall that comes in the box of this. Everything else is amazing. Go ahead and remove this out of this little packaging here. This is the HDMI 1.4 connector. See, it has a little connector. That's a mini HDMI. So basically it's going to convert it to a real HDMI. This is what comes in handy for my monitor, or not my monitor, but my TV. I use this to plug into my TV, and then if I have anything that I want to just use on my TV, such as gaming or whatnot, I can go ahead and watch it on my TV. It also has a built-in audio card on this particular graphics card, so you'll have sound and everything on your TV with that as long as you're plugged in HDMI. This is a power adapter, 4-pin. 2 of those. Let me make sure it's 4-pin, not line. Actually, it's a 6-pin. So that's a 6-pin PCI Express adapter there. Comes with 2 plugins. Right there, I'll try to get it out. I don't want to actually take it out if I don't have to. There's 2 of them in there. What they recommend doing is if you don't have enough PCI Express lanes and you're using that adapter, try to plug into two different little power rails. So if you say you have 2 lines of Molex, try to plug into 2 different lines so you're not stealing the same amount of power out of the same rail if you have a 12-volt rail power supply. That's a VGA to DVI Express adapter, or not DVI Express, I don't know what I'm thinking. VGA to DVI adapter is what I meant to say. And let's see what else we have in here. Have additional, this will convert 2 of your 6-pin adapters to one 8-pin adapter. 2, 3, 4, yeah, that's an 8-pin. So if you have 2 PCI Express 6-pin adapters, you're going to plug them in there. Then you'll be able to plug this one straight in, and that will be your 8-pin adapter for your video card. Moving along here, time to get to the big boy. Attention! It says, please allow the graphics card to cool 2 minutes before operating the system. Alrighty, good to know. And this bad boy is sweet. This video card is by far one of the best looking out there on the market, at least in my opinion. Very nice looking video card. Try to get this out of the way. As I said before, this is the EVGA GTX 580 with 1.5 gigs of memory, PCI Express 2.0, DirectX 11 capabilities. Very little long card. I'll measure it for you. Try to get back here. 1 second, I'm just going to cut this out. Okay, now I got it out of there. I just wanted to get it out of that wrapper because it's kind of hard when you're filming on it and you're by yourself and you're trying to do all this. So, this is down here, EVGA, gives the model number, part number, revision number. It's a very beautiful video card, as you can see. It's pretty long. I'll measure it here in a second. This peels off, so it's going to be more shiny, as you can kind of see. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to keep it on now until I build it. I'll have a video of it probably, possibly, along with this video. Has a different cooling or back design than the one I have. This must be a better revision, I guess. Has a different back end, I guess, a back plate. 2 DVIs. This is only capable of handling 2 monitors, even though it has 3 of those. Be warned, you're not going to get more than 3 monitors, or 2 monitors on. 2 displays, and that's the mini HDMI adapter. That's where you're going to plug into your HDMI. This thing's pretty cool. It says EVGA GTX 580. If you have a window case, it's going to be shiny on the back of it. It's completely black. Goes through the model number, serial number. Very nice looking card. I mean, it's beautiful. It's heavy. It's not too heavy, but it's heavy, and it's very solid. I haven't been able to really lag this thing down very much. And we have a fly trying to get in the video. It's made it to YouTube. Okay, let me see if I can measure this for you here quick. Alrighty, time to measure it. I got the measuring stick here, or the measuring tape I should say. Let me get this out, and we're good to go. We're going to start from here. This is going to be from the plate. This is probably going to be in your case, all the way to there. We're at 11 inches, almost dead 11 inches there. Try to get it into frame. 11 inches long. It's going to be 4 inches tall. I guess you can even say consider it 5 if you're going down. We're going to measure it here. It's 1.5 exactly, actually. So let's go from this side. I mean, it's probably going to be the same. This will give you a better thing of it, though. That's 1.5 also. On this is the power adapter as I was talking about earlier. I'm trying to get this all in for you. This is an 8-pin adapter and a 4-pin adapter. You'll probably need a pretty powerful power supply. Let me see if it tells you how much you need, and I'll get back with you on that. But I'm pretty sure you need at least a 700 watt power supply to run this, but let me check. Okay, I found out where it requires for power. It requires a 600 watt minimum or greater power supply with 42 amps on the 12 volt rail. This is very important. I stress this very much because even if you have a 600 watt power supply, it may not run if you don't have 42 amps on your 12 volt rail. How you can find that out is if you know the model number of your power supply, you should be able to go to that website and it will say under the 12V, it will say 12V and it will say like 60A. That means it's capable of 12 volt 60 amp. If you have that, if you have 42 or above, you're fine. You don't need 60. I'm just giving that as an example. Supports Windows XP, Windows 7, and Vista. And that's basically it. Great video card. I have a review of this video card actually on my YouTube channel, so if you're interested in looking at that, you should be able to find it on there. If you have any questions or if I left anything out, feel free to comment and I'll get back with you on the YouTube page. I try to get everything in here I can, but sometimes I'm out of it and I can't get everything into it. So if you think I forgot something or you have a general question about the video card, feel free to let me know because I own one of these myself. I should be able to answer your question. And like I said before, it is a very expensive video card, but if you're going to own it for 4 years, just look at it this way. Hey, I'm going to pay $100 per year basically for my gaming use, and that's a better way to look at it. Yeah, it's going to cost you some out of your pocket up front, but if you look at it like I do, you're going to think, well, I'm going to have this video card for 4 years. It's going to be basically $100 a year of gaming, and that becomes more affordable if you look at it that way. Maybe I have a weird way of looking at it, but that's the way I look at it because I'm going to be owning it for about that long, and if you get it for that long, it's actually pretty good. It's a great video card. Check out my review. I'll post a link on the channel, and you can look at the actual video card in use, in gaming, everything like that. It's a very quiet video card, very powerful, highly recommended. EVGA GTX 580. Thanks for viewing. I figured so that way I didn't have to send you guys to a different page. I'd put this on here. This is just kind of an overview of having benchmark running on the GTX 580 by EVGA. It's pretty smooth, as you can see. I'll just let it run here for a second. You can just kind of watch it. As you can see, the video detail is just very smooth, very fine detail. Tessellation's great. Everything's just really good on this video card. Really love it. Thanks for viewing this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate it if you thumbs up and subscribed. Thanks for viewing.